So let's talk about this because Roxy and I both love this movie, and it's pretty great that F1 sequel is already heading into development. I'm talking about this last couple of days. That's right.
Woo!
Hell yeah. The theatrical release of Brad Pitt's F1 has been a smash hit for Apple Studio. The title taking an opening weekend worldwide. Someone on the show yesterday said that it was a bust. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Worldwide gross of 146 million against a reported budget around 300 million. Combined with a very positive reception from critics and audiences, led to talk of a potential sequel already. In an analysis piece at Variety breaking down the film's success, the trade says gears are turning on a potential sequel, according to knowledgeable sources. The report follows comments made by the film's director, Joseph Kosinski, who recently talked with GQ about the film's mid-credit scenes. Damn it, I missed a mid-credit scene. There's a mid-credit scene? Or is it just when he shows up on the beach? Is there another one, Roxy?
I'm trying to think of it right now. I saw this a while ago. I can only think of what you just said. Mid-credit scene.
I think that's when he's on the beach. I think we leave it on a really open-ended moment for Sonny, for Kate, and for Joshua. So, yeah, I think there's certainly more to tell of that team and where Sonny Hayes goes from here, but that's not my decision. More immediate will be how this will impact Apple's strategy for the cinema releases moving forward, with the title seen as a much-needed win for the company following a series of underperforming auteur-driven fare like Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Argyle, and Fly Me. Apparently, there was a mid-credit scene. Oh no, it is.
I don't know because I'm looking at the.
I don't know. Can't tell. Somebody says yes, it's the beach. Someone says no, it's a mid. I don't understand.
Huh?
Nobody knows. Either way, I really hope, and they've been talking about this, if they don't combine F1 and Days of Thunder together in a crossover, it'll be a massive mistake. They both. Kosinski mentioned it. He's got a relationship with both of them. They both want to do it. It'd be amazing.
I don't think it would be a massive mistake, but I do think that would be cool.
Oh.
I like this world. It makes perfect sense that we would have a sequel to this. It ended in a way where we could very clearly have a sequel to this. I'm really curious about Javier Bardem's character. And like, you know, there was even a point. Are we spoilers on the movie?
I wouldn't go spoilers yet. Nah, I wouldn't go spoilers.
Okay.
Maybe week 2.
I just had thoughts about like what's in the future for his career. Not the actor, the character. So there was a lot that I was interested in. There's romance that I'm interested in, and I like the way they did this. So for sure.
I am really excited to see what they do with this because I saw your thing too. And I agree. I don't know if it's Sinners or this. I think it's this. I can't tell right now. It's my number one. I don't know, but it's up there. But I'll tell you.
You haven't seen Superman yet?
No, you know what it is, and we're running into it's like we're on the reverse platforms here. I can't get a response. I'm from the one person that is doing, the one person that is handling it isn't handling it right now, and there's someone else, and I've been doing everything I can to get a response from this person. I can't get a response.
You're so not the only one, and Kristian, neither could I. I happened to get him asked as a +1, so.
I mean, I'm assuming the person's also very busy right now, which I understand with this movie, but I'm crossing my fingers and hoping because Roke was on the show yesterday. Oh, I got my screening. And I'm like, where the hell is it? We'll see. Anyway, when it comes to this though, I really, really hope that it happens sooner than later. And I also think what they said at the end here, which is the major thing, Apple, where they can take these shots of these different movies, but I do think that they should do more like this. I think they should start to lean into the old school big blockbuster type of movies, put it out theatrical, see if it does well, and then just air it on your platform.
I don't know, because this isn't my job to know exactly like what will make them more money, about what's the best way to do it. It seems what they're doing is working really well right now. No?
Yeah. Well, yes and no. Quality wise, sure. But as far as, Killers of the Flower Moon.
Financially, is it not?
No, Killers of the Flower Moon lost a lot of money. That movie lost a lot. All those movies that they mentioned there.
No, I mean F1 on track.
Oh, F1. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying maybe you change your strategy and do more movies like this. Because you look at, even when they said the the title, it was a much needed win because you have underperforming titles like Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Argyle, and Fly Me to the Moon. Fly Me to the Moon's probably the one. Well, Argyle was and Fly Me to the Moon, both movies that they both just weren't very good.
Do you think that you would have gone to Killers of the Flower Moon if you're not Kristian reviewing things in theaters?
Maybe because I'm a Scorsese guy, in general, because I like Scorsese and I like Leonardo DiCaprio and De Niro. So maybe, but I don't know if it would have had the same, I went to the Directors Guild to see that movie. I don't know if I'm driving out of my way if I'm not doing this for a living to see a 3-hour movie,
Not the same way that you would go to see F1.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely not. Like F1 to me is F1 had, I think Top Gun Maverick is the better movie, but I had the same feeling of, this is like old school blockbuster filmmaking that Kaczynski really has a feel for right now. So I am excited for a sequel, but how about you guys? Are you guys excited for a sequel? What say you? Put your thoughts in there. Let me know. All right. I know that you guys know Viagra. I know you know Cialis, and you probably even tried them. But if you're looking for something beyond just the usual pill, you got to meet RUGIET Ready. There are other companies that rely on similar ingredients to support the blood flow, but RUGIET Ready is the next-gen prescription treatment designed to help amplify the arousal in the brain and increase the blood flow. So if the usual pills aren't doing the trick, RUGIET Ready could be the answer. It's essentially 3-in-1 formula, dissolves right under your tongue to absorb fast, so you'll be ready in just 15 minutes on average, not hours, and it affects up to 36 hours. That means you can stay confident, you can stay present, and in control when the moment's right. If you want proof, over 150,000 men have made the switch, and you can read their customer reviews right on the site. Now, getting started, that's simple. RUGIET connects you with the board-certified doctor 100% online, and if prescribed, your treatment ships to you quickly right to your door. So connect with a provider at rugiet.com/Kristian to see if a RUGIET Ready prescription is ready for you. Connect with the provider at rugiet.com/Kristian to see if a RUGIET Ready prescription is right for you. You can use that code Kristian to get 15% off today. That is RUGIET, RUGIET.com/Kristian. Use that promo code Kristian. Get 15% off today. Head to rugiet.com/Kristian and use that code Kristian. Get 15% off today. Use the code to support the show and so RUGIET knows that we sent you. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the RUGIET website for full safety information.